gears and winding springs. More than anything, she dreamed of flying. Her workshop wasn't just a room. It was a launch pad for ideas, each one sketched with hopeful, smudgy charcoal lines on parchment. Her first creation, the feather wisp, had wings of canvas and a heart of hope. She wound the spring, pulled the lever, and, thump, whump, crack, it flopped off the hillside like a clumsy goose and crumpled into a heap of splinters and disappointment. From the village below, pointing fingers and whispers followed her. "Look at the dreamer," they'd chuckle, wasting her time on impossible things. Their words were like little pebbles, trying to weigh down her soaring spirit. She found her grandfather, Silas, in his garden, patiently tending to a stubborn little sapling. "They all think I should stop," Alara mumbled, kicking at a loose stone. "Maybe they're right." Silas wiped his earthy hands on his trousers. "This little tree," he said, his voice as gentle as the breeze, "has been knocked over by wind and rain more times than I can count. But look," he pointed to the very top leaf, "it never stops reaching for the sky." A seed of an idea was planted. Failure wasn't an end. It was just part of the process. Back in her workshop, Alara didn't see junk. She saw lessons. She studied the spin of a maple seed, the glide of a hawk, the effortless float of a dandelion wisp. Her next machine, the seed spinner, was a marvel of rotating wings. It lifted from the hill, whirring like a giant insect. It didn't soar, but it glided, a long, graceful arc that ended in a soft landing in a field of daisies. It wasn't flying, not really, but it wasn't falling either. The puff hopper followed, then the steam sputter. One bounced, the other hissed. Each failure was a lesson signed in soot and steam. She learned about lift, about drag, and about the delicate balance between power and weight. One afternoon, Silas brought her a simple kite. As it danced on the wind, pulling at its string, he said, "You have been trying to push your way into the sky, little bird. But sometimes, the secret is to let the sky lift you." And suddenly, it all clicked. It wasn't about flapping harder. It was about shaping the wings to catch the air. Her final creation, the Wind Rider, had no engine, no gears. It had only wide, graceful wings, shaped by everything she had learned. She hauled it to the highest cliff, the whispers following her once more. But this time, they sounded distant, unimportant. She looked over at Silas, who gave her a single, steady nod. That was all the encouragement she needed. With a deep breath and a running start, Alara leaped. There was no thump, no crack, no sputter. There was only a gentle lift, a quiet whoosh as the wind caught her wings and carried her up, and away. She was soaring, a testament to the stubborn little sapling that never, ever stopped reaching for the sky.